Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be my very first unboxing video. I bought a typewriter, a digital typewriter 2.5 years ago on Indiegogo, and then they were having production problems throughout 2018 and 2019, so I didn't get it until now. Also because of the pandemic, so it was a delay for 2.5 years. When the time I bought the typewriter, I was hoping that I can have a really cool looking typewriter that distraction free, and also everything that I wrote can be synced with my Evernotes, and I thought that was a really cool idea. It was very expensive, and at the time when I ordered on Indiegogo, I bought a bundle. It came with a huge typewriter and then as well as the new version, portable one, and then I got a large version very early on, and then I actually didn't use as much as I want. Let me show you. So it is this typewriter, and it was really cool looking, and then the typing, you can hear the sound. It feels really it's make me very concentrated when I use it to write. But the reason I don't use it as much is because this old version is not good for editing, and my English, English is not my first language, and so when I write, they tend to have a lot of problems, and then I couldn't edit, so it only good for first draft. Anyway, I just feel I was kind of a little bit regret to buy the typewriter because it was very expensive. I have been waiting for my new portable one for such a long time, and then at the end of 2020 I got the package, so I have been waiting to open the box for you for a month now, and that's what we're gonna do today. And I'm going to share with you what I think about this new portable typewriter, so we'll see if I like it. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to set up a camera so you can see the whole unboxing process. This is very excited. So on the box, it actually says it can work with novel, screenplay, journal, blog, and essay, and notes. I'm not sure about the screenplay because I don't know if it can format, but we'll see. And in the back, it says that it has 4 weeks of battery life. I don't know how long it takes to charge for the full charge, but the older version, this one, that it was take a day or two to charge fully, which is very annoying. I'm not sure if my model has a little bit problem, but it took a long time to charge, and I hope this one can charge faster. And then this typewriter's screen is e-ink, and it will sync with anything you choose, like Dropbox or Evernotes. I use Evernotes. It comes with the website, and then you register an account and you log in, and it will sync on that website as well. So you have all your draft that you type in this device saved. It can link with Wi-Fi, and then this thing's supposed to be only £2. Let's open it. Oh. Unboxing YouTuber. So It looks, I'm so excited. I know sometimes you just buy a lot of stuff but you never use, but no matter what, when you open the box, you just get very excited. It comes with a charger, which is USB-C. I already have the same one that I use for my another typewriter. And then, and so it looks really cool, and then it's not that heavy compared the big one. It's not heavy at all. It comes with a pamphlet. It's a user manual. I'm going to keep it outside. Okay. It looks really cute. It has the same type of mechanical key that the old one has, which it feels really good when you type. It has 3 folders, which means you can put your draft in different folder. So usually you can set up each folder for different purpose. Like for example, you can set up A for notes, B for the novel you're working on, and C for maybe a blog that you're writing. And then there's a Wi-Fi place that you can link with new Wi-Fi, and you can turn on and off. I remember there were people asking why don't they making the screen bigger. I actually like this better because I think this small area I can use for sticky notes. Every time when I come up with idea or suddenly thinking about something, I can just tape it on both sides to remind myself. I like to tape sticky notes on my laptop as well, so I think this is good to have some blank space. You can type a lot of language, including Chinese. It's just typing very slow, so I don't use it for Chinese. The screen can be open to, I believe, is 45 degrees. Let's turn it on, shall we? Oh, there's a little light. Because it's e-ink, if you have experience with Kindle, you know everything reacts really slow. It takes time, so when you type things, you tend to have a little bit delay. As you can see, when you push new button, it's going to start my very first draft on this machine, so that's what I'm gonna do. I actually like this key better than the original one because original one, every keys travel much more. I think this only travel halfway, so the typing feels better and then it's gonna be faster. And I'm going to see if I can set up Wi-Fi. And I think I need to sign into my Postbox account. The Postbox account is the account that linking with Freewrite device. Can you hear Poppy crying? So this is the Postbox account I was talking about. You can find all the things that you're working on in this account, and you can use it to manage your writing. You can also sync this account with Google, Evernotes, and then Dropbox. You also can download PDF and then TXT file, and then in that way you can manage them at somewhere else instead of always logging into this account and manage it here. Now it's all set up. I really like the feeling of the typing, because the size is limited and then they design the keyboard specifically for this device, so there are a lot of shortcuts that's different from a computer. If you click new at the same time, you are going to go to a new draft. If you click new and then there's two buttons, you are going to cycle through previous different drafts within the folder. If you click backspace, you will delete one letter, but if you click new and then backspace, it will delete entire word. This version, unlike the old version, it has a function that you can move the cursor around up and down now. In the past, it doesn't let you move the cursor up and down because they were making it only for first draft, so you're not supposed to editing the thing that you are writing. But because people who back on the Indiegogo are very determined that they want to have the editing version, so they designed it having the keyboard to have the shortcuts that be able to help you move the cursor around. So if you hold new and then you type WASD, it will go up and down, left and right. If I hit W, it go up one paragraph. If I hit S, it goes down one paragraph. A and D is going left and right and help you select the word. It go one word left and right. And if you hold shift and new, if you click left and right, it only move one letter, so you can edit it that way. It's still not as fast as if you have a mouse. You can just move the cursor around by pointing at it, but it's better than not be able to edit it. So there's a special key, as you can see. There's a small screen that shows you certain informations. This screen shows you the reading time, the words count, and then the character count. And then also you can track what time is it now, and then you can also track, I'm not very sure what is this. I think it's how many lines you have, but I'm not sure what is the 14 represent. And they also can count in the time that you're working on the draft for you, give you a sense of urgency. And then if you click again, it will give you a blank page, which is completely distraction free. If you click another time, it will show you where you sync your stuff, which my case is the Evernotes, and there's a date for the draft that's edited. If I hit my space for 3 seconds, it will show me my keyboard. I think it's very helpful for certain people who is not typing in English, so you can see where's the key represent in your language. So the ABC key, if I hold, let's say, my A folder for 2 seconds, I can see all the drafts that I have inside the A folder. Now I can directly go into the draft. Overall, it's just some of the shortcut that you need to memorize, but overall this thing is really easy to manage and use. They made it extremely simplified for everything, that you'll be able to just open up and start writing without thinking too much, without any distraction. I think that's the purpose of the device. For the old one, you actually have the physical switch to help you cycle through different folders, and also for the Wi-Fi on and off is all physical switch, which is really cool. And another difference is the keyboard. As I told you before, it doesn't have the up and down, left and right key like this one. The new one has up and down, left and right key, and then the old device, it has a handle and it made of metal, so it's really heavy. And then the new one's supposed to be made out of plastic, It's really light. Hi, I'm back. Overall, I feel I really like the keyboard, the feeling of the keyboard, and it's a cute device. I'm not sure how much I would use it, and then we'll see. I bought this two device in 2018. I had a completely different mindset back then. They are very expensive, and then I think back then I was having a mindset of looking for all the stuff that's outside of me to help me feel productive or feel creative, meaning that, for example, if I want to be creative, I would buy screenwriting books and then reading those books instead of actually creating. Or I would think maybe I should get new writing app to help me organize my writing. And I would think that I need to get a device that's distraction free. It's just really attractive for me that I feel it looks so cool. And because it looks cool and fancy and artistic, when I look at it, I feel like I want to write. I tend to use those outside things to help me motivated to work on my writing. But 2.5 years later now, if you ask me, will I buy this device right now? No. I don't think I'm going to buy it. Will I use the device or enjoy using the device and maybe even have a habit of using the device? Perhaps, or maybe not. I'm not sure yet, but I know today's Nani knows that to be creative is not about anything outside. It's not about a pretty notebook. It's not about what kind of pen you use. It's not about what kind of typewriter you use, or you just write by hand or write with your normal laptop. Those things doesn't matter. Throughout these 3 years, I realized that to be creative, to enjoy creation is actually something come from inside of us instead of anything outside. Just like happiness. And then somehow if you have a habit of writing often, and then you will start feel the satisfaction from the creation, and looking from outside, buying more stuff, purchase more stuff, eventually it's not gonna satisfy you. But to have things that you're actually working on, the process sometimes will give you very deep fulfillment and satisfaction. I think that's applied to everything in life. Everything that we're longing for is already within us. And then since last year, I started looking for stuff within myself more and more, and it does make me feel more content. So if I don't have this device and I see the videos or ads now, I probably won't buy it. But it doesn't hurt if you really have some extra cash to buy a device to help you create better. I think it's just a balance that you need to value what means the most for you. I know it sounds a little bit hypocrite because I already bought it. That was the old, naive, wasting money Nani. Anyway, I'm going to use the device a little bit more in the future, and maybe someday I can give you an update of how I feel about using it in day-to-day life. Yeah, I hope this unprofessional unboxing video doesn't bore you, and I hope if you have some extra cash looking for buying this device and stumble to my channel, I hope some of the thing that I show you is helpful. And then also welcome to my channel, and thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Be patient, be present, and stay creative. I'll see you next week. Bye!